Hello YouTube, this is the Duntist, and welcome to episode 56 of our Let's Play Kerbal Space Program series. And today, we'll be sort of moving on from Duna, and we're going to go aim for another planet. We're going to go aim a altered probe. Where's the map? There we go. We're aiming for Eve. And what I've done is taken... Where is it? Come on. Is instead of the Duna Probe, we have the Multi-Science Probe. And essentially this is a response to me saying, I should have done science on the way in as well. Well, now we can do all of it in one. Idea is, hopefully... Hopefully I'll remember to do this. I will do one of these in orbit around Eve. I'll do one whilst we're descending into the atmosphere, and the last one will be done on the surface. Hopefully, we should get a fair bit out of this. This is a considerably larger rover. I have tested it, and it does work very well in this atmosphere. Theoretically, it should work even better on Eve, because Eve's atmosphere is even thicker than Kerbin's, but its gravity is also considerably heavier. So it's sort of like the case with Eve is, if you want to actually get off Eve, you need to have enough rockets to get back off again. It's not a case of having a lander. You essentially need 2 rockets, because if you think about how difficult it is getting off Kerbin, getting off Eve is hard. Right, let's throw this thing into space. I think what I'm going to do after this, the next episode, will be another sort of Icarus mission style thing, where I'm going to try and get a probe like this into a close orbit around the sun. Now that we've got these nuclear engines, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Right, SAS on, throttle up, okie dokie, are we ready? I think we are. Okay, right. 3, 2, 1, space! Oh, there's no audio. Did I mute Kerbal Space Program? I did! Oh, it's not coming through properly. There we go. Having headphones plugged in properly helps. There we go. Right. Up and away. Now, what I've started doing is, I think I'm going to start... I've already recorded one video doing this. This is the second. But I'm trying to use XSplit as my recording software rather than Fraps. So I'm using XSplit as a local recorder. It's not streaming. It's just doing local recording. But it encodes into a considerably smaller format. It basically the video comes out as if it's already been rendered by Premiere. It comes out in that rough sort of size. So I recorded, there you go, the boosters, let's throttle down. I recorded an hour, just over an hour of Wargame, which will go up after this video, and that sort of hour and 10 minutes took up about 1.5 gigs. If I'd been doing that with Fraps, that would have been probably well into the hundreds, like as in 120, 130, maybe even up to 150 gigs. Maybe even more, sometimes it's more. But yeah, it would have been probably around 150 gigs compared to 1.5 gigs. So, with this method, I can have a lot more videos pre-recorded, unedited, but pre-recorded at least, and just stored. I don't have to worry about deleting footage, like working with the footage then deleting it to make space to record more videos, which is the problem I previously had, where I wanted to record lots, but would run out of hard drive space. That hopefully alleviates this issue. There will be another video going up talking about when the next Dark Souls is being done, because those episodes, as I said in that first episode, are going to be streamed. Hopefully I can get like 2 or 3 episodes out of that. I don't know how long I'll end up streaming for, so we could get quite a few episodes. I've also spoken to Matt today about Space Engineers, so that could be a thing. Primarily I'm going to try and keep sticking to Kerbal, find things to do. I think once we've done this and we've done the solar mission, I'm going to start building a space station. Oh, I'm really not paying attention to this rocket. Yeah, we're right. Yeah, I think we're going to start going into space station stuff. I need some kind of like stuff in orbit around Kerbal, because we don't have anything. How are we doing? It's on its way. We need to oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Rename. It is... Well, it's not... Yeah, I guess it is a probe. I think they need to distinguish between probe and satellite, because they're sort of 2 different things, really. The satellite, because a probe is I consider a probe to be like a one-way thing. Probes aren't really meant to come back. Satellites are an orbital thing, you know, they stick around for a while. Do we need to put a bit more? No, we should be right. In fact, yeah, I'm actually going to throttle up. We should be fine. What we actually want to do is leave this at the slowest speed possible, because we're not speeding up once we leave to match Duna's orbit. We're slowing down to match Eve's, which is the difference. So we're going to have to go about it in the opposite way. Now I have landed on Eve before once with my super large rover that I showed you in the live streamed episode, the 1,000 subscriber special, the hour-long episode. Oh wait, no, it wasn't live streamed. It was just, yeah, it was just an hour long. That was why it was a special. It wasn't live streamed. The hour-long episode that was split in 2 halves. That rover, in my personal save file, there's one of those on Eve. How are we doing? Getting there. Slowly but surely. Played a fair bit of Red Orchestra 2 today. I'm not entirely sure why. I was just like, I really want to play Red Orchestra 2. And luckily I've got it, but I can't remember how I got it. I don't know if it was that the free weekend thing they did, where it's like, download it now and have it forever. I think I had it before then. I think it was just really cheap. But yeah, they've occasionally done things where it's like, hey, if you download this game today, you've got it for free, which I think is pretty cool. Particularly, that's a good way of doing it for, like, the base game. If your game has a lot of, like, DLC and expansion packs, if you just give away the base game for free, likelihood is a fair few people will probably buy the expansion packs, and it's not really lost sales, because the likelihood is those people that downloaded it for free probably wouldn't have bought it for money. So that I wouldn't really consider them lost sales. Let's... Oh god! What the fuck? That thing folded like a soggy pancake. Okay, RCS, yeah, let's get this thing in order. Well, it wouldn't be friggin' Kerbal Space Program without some kind of catastrophic failure. Jesus. Okay, right, let's reorientate. This isn't so bad. We can keep going. Hopefully. We don't appear to have suffered any structural damage. Let's have a quick check. Everything's still attached? Looks like it. I think we escaped relatively unscathed. Okay. I'm glad I scaled that time acceleration now. If I hadn't have done, it could have gone even worse. Like the rear end of the rocket could have ploughed through the rest of it. I mean, I can time accelerate this. This sturdy old thing. Once this extends to this sort of distance, it accelerates very quickly. No, we don't want a lunar encounter. And there we go. Right. Oh. Oh. What? The hell? There's some wiggly nonsense going on here. Stop! Okay, right. Ah, no, stop re-encountering. Stop! Oh my god. Get out of the orbit! Get out of it! Ugh. There we go, right. Jeez. It's annoying. I've probably thrown this out of whack a bit. Yeah, just a little. We're right there. Oh. Right in the back. There we go, right. Okie dokie, let's see how this goes. That is set as, yeah, okay. Oh, right. Okay. Now we can start doing some adjustments. Oh, no, okay. Oh, that looks promising. Oh, or it did. There's a shitload of delta V change. There we go, right. That is a lot of delta V to change. So we don't completely blow the burn time, but... Here it comes. This could take a while. Shit. Right. Well, fuck. I think this is doable, but we're going to need the mission to not screw up with that early failure. Because using that, the stage that blew away, that would have been enough to get us out of Kerbal orbit, and then we would have had all of the nuclear fuel. Because we had... I probably burnt like nearly a quarter of the tank on the nuclear engines to get out of Kerbal orbit. So, yeah, I think we're going to abandon this mission. Might as well. Jettison that stage. And this is going friggin' nowhere now. Go on then, buddy. Deploy your solar panels. And your landing legs. What science can we get just from floating around out here? Friggin' nothing. Doesn't work in vacuum. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Well. Excellent. Multi-science probe failure! Yay! Well, it's a quick episode. I'll work on building the Icarus 2, which will be a probe to go around the sun for the next episode. Right, well... I hope you've all enjoyed this. This will go back onto the rotor as a mission then, because this time failed. So, yeah. Congrats me for being good at the game. How many hours have I put into this game? How many hours? And I still regularly cock stuff up. I'm just bad at video games, and I should feel bad. Okay, right. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this. I'll see everyone later.